Right then, boys, welcome back to the YouTube. It's been a very long time. If you're seeing this for the first time, chances are I've probably deleted all my videos simply because I've not uploaded on YouTube for like 3.5, maybe 4 years now. Something that I did consistently when I was at uni, a bit of thing just to pass the time and stuff like that. And then since, I've just been busy with work, other things, coaching's taken off, and I haven't really had time to sit down and do it or commit to it. So, having said that, currently 14 weeks out from the first show of the season, that being on the 22nd of September over in Birmingham, PCA first timers. So, work block 1 finished. All 8 clients are responded to. I personally find it a lot more productive if I can get majority of my work done in the morning. I have clients that come to me and they're like, wait, I get my check-in back the same day. I'm like, yeah, you submit your data to me by this time. So for my clients, they have to submit things by 7 a.m. So I always say, look, you're not going to wake up at 7 a.m. Do it the night before. Get your check-in sheet filled out, get your photo sent over, get your form clips submitted. And then I wake up, get my cardio done, and I just get head down straight into work. It makes my life a lot easier. I'm not waiting for clients to respond. I'm not waiting for them to wake up. Obviously, I've got clients that are nurses or doctors, things like that, that realistically, they're probably not going to be awake at 7 in the morning if they've come off the back of a night shift, if they're working split shifts, if they're working days where they're relatively busy. So I'm like, look, you check in at a time that works for you, but I need it for this time because this is your check-in day. And now we're 11 a.m. and all my clients are responded to for the day, which means now they've got their responses. They know the changes they need to be implemented. They know the actions they need to take in order to get themselves in a good position and set themselves up in the best spot possible, ready for the following week, or ready for the upcoming week, shall we say. Meal 2 and meal 3 being cooked up now. You'll have just seen me recording a reel for Instagram. So food is already weighed. We have 240 grams of chicken, 120 grams of rice. This will be split over 2 meals, but that'll get put in there eventually anyway. Let's get some water going. If you're having meat, season it. Do not be eating it plain and boring and bland. For this, it's literally, all I've added on here is some very basic chicken seasoning, a little bit of piri-piri, some garlic, but I've literally just finished using that. Any of my potato meals, I'll add like a bit of an Italian spice to them. It's just to try and make the food more flavoursome. I'm not putting any sauces with my food at the minute. It's literally just seasoning or rubs, just to add a little bit of texture and a little bit of taste. For me, it's a little bit stricter. It's the way I like it. It keeps me accountable. It keeps me consistent. And my job is very demanding in a sense of me managing my clients, me managing everything that I do with social media and things like that, that it's one less thing for me to think about. Having a set structured meal plan is so much easier for me because it ensures that I wake up, I know what I'm going to be eating, I know what I'm going to be doing. I don't need to be thinking about, okay, today's a Monday, for example, what do I fancy eating for tea tonight? I know what all 5 meals are, I know they're all laid out, I know the amount, I know the quantities, and it also makes making changes a lot easier. I can make very minute changes and they can have a big impact because I can be a lot more precise with them. And this is where calorie tracking is good, but I feel if you can keep yourself accountable and ultimately if you're not going to get bored of it, this is where a meal plan is so much more beneficial. Pre-workout meal going in. So I have this followed by 2 crumpets with 20 grams of jam. I will then sit and just get myself to the gym. So I probably won't train for around an hour now. So I'll eat this, have my crumpets, get myself all set, and then leave for the gym. So it'll be probably an hour until I train. I've got push today. The next time you see me, I'll be in the gym. I'll chuck up as much training footage as possible. As always, anything you want to see, let me know. In for push today. So starting off, 2 sets single arm lateral raise into 2 sets of a flat base press. So today, we're on the gym Leco, followed by 3 sets on a shoulder focus press. So again, here on the Nautilus, into 2 sets of a high incline cable press, sort of around 70 degrees, very upper chest dominant, sort of using those clavicle fibers, into some sort of costal base fly, then finishing off a little bit of tricep work, so just around the whole session off. So it's a pretty even spread. We're in for a good session.